Hi, Assalamualaikum. First of all, our group task is to choose one local company. So our group decided to choose the Italian baker. So now I'm going to start with the introduction. That includes the background of the company, the type of business, and type of product that they produce. The Italian baker Sendirian Berhad is one of the successful bread company in Malaysia that goes by the name Massimo. Massimo was established on 21 March 2011. The founder of Massimo is Federal Flour Mill, FFM Berhad. Massimo factory is located at Taman Perindustrian Pulau Indah at Port Klang. After more than 10 years in the business, Massimo managed to have multiple products from breads, cakes and rolls. They are well known for their bread loaf. Massimo bread has reached all over Malaysia since their target market is for all people in Malaysia. Scarcity exists due to unlimited human wants which cannot be fulfilled by the limited resources available. For Massimo, they are not only sell and produce variety of loaf, but they also have cakes and cream rolls. So the scarcity does exist if they want to supply more product at the same time, but they can't due to limited resources. However, they still can achieve it if the company has more resources. Choice is happen due to scarcity. As for Massimo, this indicates that the choice is to produce more loaf and fewer cakes. Opportunity cost is the number of goods foregone or the second best alternative and its benefits that is given up to make the best choice. For example, Massimo is considering whether to produce more loaf or more cakes. If the company decided to produce more cakes, the opportunity cost of the producing more cake is the number of loaf foregone.
Okay, for basic economic problem, there is have a 4 problem, which is what to produce, how much to produce, for whom to produce. First, for what to produce, it is based on society demand and the available resources. The company choose to produce more loaf rather than cakes and cream rolls. So the result is there is more demand for loaf. Second, how to produce, the method or technique of production. So the company choose to use capital intensive for minimize the cost. Thirdly, how much to produce. It is referred to the quantity to be produced. It is also depends on society demands and related to the wise and efficient usage of scarce resources without any wastage. Lastly, for whom to produce, it depends on the distribution of income in society. The product is mostly for those who have normal income. The product was sold at lower price than other brands.
Next, the law of demand. The law of demand tells us that if more people want to buy something, given a limited supply, the price of that thing will be a bit higher. Likewise, the higher the price of a good, the lower the quantity that will be purchased by consumers. Since Massimo was established, the amount of Massimos that consumers plan to buy during a given time period at a particular price is called quantity demanded. When Massimo price is lower, the quantity demanded will definitely goes up. It is illustrated by a downward sloping demand curve drawn with the quantity demanded on the horizontal axis and the price on the vertical axis. For the law of supply states that an increase in the price of goods or services result in an increase in the quantity that suppliers make available to the market. If the price of bread keeps rising, the companies will continue to produce an increasing amount of it. An upward sloping supply curve with the price on the vertical axis and the quantity supplied on the horizontal axis is used to illustrate it. Price increases for production inputs like wheat or flour will drive up production costs, which will cause businesses to reduce supply. Another factor influencing their decision to sell less is the expectation that Massimo's price will rise in the future. Moreover, technological advancement will also result in an increase in supply quantity.
I will present to you the concept of elasticity of demand for Massimo product. There are two elasticity that used in Massimo product. There are price elasticity of demand and income elasticity of demand. Price elasticity of demand is measure the responsiveness of the quantity demanded for the product due to the change in its price. Price elasticity of demands for the Massimo product is to measure the responsiveness of the quantity demanded for the bread due to the change in the bread price. We can look the price for a bread and its quantity demanded in the table. For the calculation, we need to use the formula that is change in quantity demanded divide the change in price equals to Q2 minus Q1 divide Q1 times P1 divide P2 minus P1, where Q2 is new quantity demanded, Q1 is original quantity demanded, P2 is new price, and P1 is original price. Income elasticity of demand measures the degree of responsiveness of the quantity demanded for a particular good with respect to the changes in the income of the consumer. We can also define this concept as the ratio percentage change in the quantity demanded for a commodity to the percentage change in income. In Massimo Company, income elasticity of demand measures the degree of responsiveness of the quantity demanded for their highest demand goods, that is bread. We can look the change in income and quantity demanded for Massimo bread in the table. For the calculation, we need to use the formula that is percentage change in quantity demanded for goods X divide percentage change in consumer income equals to Q2 minus Q1 divide Q1 times Y1 divide Y2 minus Y1, where Q2 is new quantity demanded, Q1 is original quantity demanded, Y2 is new income level, and Y1 is original income level.
Okay, next we go to market equilibrium. Market equilibrium is a condition whereby quantity demand and quantity supply are equal. In this case, both of buyers and sellers are willing to buy and sell goods or services in the market. As we can see on the graph, it shows that the market equilibrium price for Massimo bread is on RM 4 ringgit and 50 cents. And the quantity is on 2,000 units. In this case, there would be no tendency for price and quantity to change. If quantity demand are more than quantity supply, shortage would happen. But when quantity supply are more than quantity demand, a surplus would happen in the market. Okay, so let's see what's gonna happen when there's a government intervention in the market. As we know, bread is a necessity goods that everyone can afford. So to prevent the producer from raising the price, government will set price ceiling to control the price in the market. When the government introduced ceiling price in the market, it was a good news for the consumer, but otherwise for supplier. So the supplier were not interested to produce the goods because they will get less profit due to the price control. Then it will cause shortage of the goods in the markets. So here are the advantages and disadvantages of the ceiling price. Let's go through the advantages. First of all, consumers are able to enjoy goods and service at cheaper price. Moreover, the price control could prevent the price from increasing continuously. However, disadvantages of ceiling price will encourage the existence of black markets and illegal markets. Other than that, some producers may cut their production of commodities. Last but not least, it might encourage in illegal activities like bribery, corruption, and hoarding of goods.
For the conclusion, the price of the bread is also influencing the demand curve in the current market. What we can see, the Massimo brand can be the substitute for the Gardenia brand. For the example, when the price of the Gardenia bread increase, quantity demand for the Massimo brand will increase. This is because people will willing to buy with the lower price. As we can see, the Massimo brand can be one of the best substitute to the other brand. Not only that, this also relates to the supply curve. When the seller increase the price of the product, the supply curve will shift to the right and the quantity of demand will decrease. This is because the consumer not willing to pay in the highest price. Massimo decide to increase the price because their expectation the cost of production will increase in the future. As we can see, the equilibrium based on the table when the price of the Massimo bread is RM2.50. The market condition is QDD higher than QS. The shortage will be happens when the QDD higher than QSS. The market condition at price RM3.50 is also shortage when the quantity demand more than quantity supply. When the price increase to RM5.50, the market condition will become surplus. This is because when quantity supply more higher than quantity demand, the surplus also happen on RM6.50. The equilibrium price is on RM4.50. That the equilibrium quantity is 3000. That QD equals to QS. The price ceiling of the bread is RM4.50 per unit. That is the maximum price that set up by government. The seller can sell higher than RM4.50.